Oh, they actually got through. Oh, it is Attack on Titan. That was sick, man. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at this. All right, finally Ba Sing Se time and hopefully finding Appa time as well. Now, most of these episodes are recorded somewhere between 5 and 7 days in advance. So by the time I see a lot of your comments, I'm already 2, 3, 4 episodes ahead. Not that there's a lot right now, but I do read all the comments, and it seems like this particular arc with Appa being gone and just what's going on with the group is very important to a lot of people. And this has been one of the few times I wish I could have seen comments like a little bit earlier, because a lot of people are saying that some of their favorite episodes are in this portion of the show. So I hope I'm doing a lot of these moments justice. You know, there's a lot of important things going on, and I hope I'm doing a good enough job of drawing attention to them for you. And we are a few episodes over the halfway point, which is really exciting. Getting towards the end of book 2 and then into season 3, which I'm very excited about. Like and subscribe. Check out the Patreon for early access if you're interested. And with all that being said, enjoy the video.
Appa is missing.
Appa? Is it time?
This library is said to contain...
Interesting, they bring the library back here. It must just be to do with this, right?
Those guys are fine.
I don't know, I still get bad vibes about Jet after seeing this multiple times now. City of Walls and Secrets. Okay, here we go. Talk to me then. We're in Shiganshina, look at this.
Look, the inner wall.
There's another wall? Dude, I'm sorry. Okay, here we go. Talk to me then. Oh, yeah. That's doing it for me. Oh, it's so cool. Seems very dense, but really sick. That's terrifying.
My name is Judy.
Judy?
Shall we get started?
Yes. We have information about the Fire Nation army that we need to deliver to the Earth King immediately.
Great. Let's begin our...
Am I sus of this person? Why did she have to pull up like that?
I think you'll like it.
Maybe you missed what I said.
Why is she smiling like that?
You're in Ba Sing Se now. Everyone is safe here.
Is that what we doing? It's like the general or whatever from last episode. He was like, nah, it's fine.
Why do they have all these poor people blocked off in one part of the city? This is why I never came here before. I always heard it was so different from the way the monks taught us.
Yeah, right, okay. This is what we doing maybe this episode, something like that.
I just want our new place to look nice in case someone brings home a lady friend.
Where does this come from?
Now, come on. I found us some new jobs and we start...
Iroh's not messing around. Jet's about to step in here. Yeah, here we go. You already knew.
Look at them. Firebenders living right under everyone's nose.
You don't know the story though, man.
I thought we were starting over here, changing our ways.
We are. When I get the evidence I need, I'll report them to the police and let them handle it. Okay?
I mean, look, if you just look at it from a regular person's point of view, that's exactly the way you should handle this situation, no? Obviously, we as viewers feel different because it's Zuko and Iroh. But to Jet's credit, he's got his head in the right place, I guess. And he's not wrong about them being firebenders. But like I was saying, he doesn't know the full story with them.
This is the middle ring of Ba Sing Se, home to the financial district.
It's the lack of urgency here, right? That's the issue.
He took us to an ancient underground library where we discovered information about
Yeah.
the war that is absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and Sokka, yeah, come on.
Isn't history fascinating?
Okay, I'm gonna be really annoying here and compare this to like the middle of the walls in Attack on Titan, right? And the king was just like this. He was like, all the trouble is so far away outside all of these walls. Like, we're just gonna be in here, we're gonna be chilling. And that's the vibe I'm getting here, right? You know, stick their heads in the sand kind of people. The war that's going on out there doesn't matter. That's just the vibe I'm getting from, at the very least, this person who's very creepy.
Well, you certainly look like official tea servers.
Tea servers.
Have some tea while you wait.
This tea is nothing more than hot leaf juice.
Uncle, that's what all tea...
That's facts.
How could a member of my own family say something so horrible?
Not everyone likes tea like you do, Iroh. Cafe arc? That would be sick.
The upper ring is home to our...
Yeah, and look how nice this is.
citizens.
You can see the balance. Look at all the people living in poor conditions compared to in the middle here.
And who are the mean-looking guys in robes?
Those men are agents of the Dai Li, the
Dai
cultural
Li.
authority of Ba Sing Se.
Okay.
Can we see the king now?
Oh no, one doesn't just pop in on the Earth King.
This is the Avatar woman.
Your request for an audience with the Earth King is being processed.
Processed?
Through in about
Yeah,
a month.
yep.
Much more quickly than usual.
A month?
They don't care. There's no urgency.
If we're gonna be here for a month, we should spend our time looking for Op.
Well, that's one way to look at it.
I haven't heard anything about a flying bison. I didn't even know there were any.
Where's the black market? Who runs it? Come on, you know.
He's sweating.
That would be illegal. You'll have to leave now. Your lemur is harassing my sparrow.
This city is so corrupt. Bro, but it looks so cool. I want it to be good. It's just not though.
Well, I'm sorry no one has seen your bison.
If they have Appa, these people, I'ma flip the desk.
Shh. Listen, you can't mention the war here.
Okay.
Stay away from the Dai Li.
Okay, he's a homie, but he looking out for himself. I get it.
Do you like a pot of tea?
We've been working in a tea shop all day. I'm sick of tea.
Sick of tea? That's like being sick of breathing. Have you seen our spark rocks to heat up the water?
They're not there.
This is what Jet wants.
I borrowed our neighbors. Such kind people.
Does Iroh know somehow? Or is he just chilling? He's being extra cautious like Zuko said, maybe?
The king is having a party at the palace tonight for his pet bear.
Pet bear?
Platypus bear?
No, it just says bear.
Or his armadillo bear.
Armadillo bear?
Just bear.
This place is weird.
Hey, she said it.
We can sneak in with the crowd.
Won't work.
Why not?
You've got no manners.
Excuse me? I've got no manners? You're not exactly Lady Fancy
Oh,
Fingers.
and there it is.
You could teach us.
Yeah, I'm mastering every element. How hard can manners be?
Oh no.
Good evening, Mr. Sokka Water Tribe, Miss Katara Water Tribe, Lord Momo of the Momo Dynasty.
Yes, sir, Momo.
Avatarang, how you do go on?
I can't. Headbutt each other, please. Please. Yes!
You two would be lucky to pass as busboys.
But I feel so fancy.
I just can't believe this is what we're doing, man. Why can't we pop in and try and save the world, man? All these people got their heads stuck in the sand. And we have to do... Oh dear.
Wow, you look beautiful.
We'll get in the party and then find a way to let you in through the side gate.
I'm a simple man. I see Momo, I smile.
Jet, we need to talk.
What?
We think you're becoming obsessed with this. It's not healthy. Jet, you've got to stop this.
If you don't want to help me, I'll get the evidence on my own.
Leaving his friends behind. But hey, I mean, he's not wrong. But I think his friends are also right about this situation.
The secret ingredient is love.
I think you're due for a raise.
Iroh gonna settle down here now.
I'm tired of waiting. These two men are firebenders.
Jesus, Jet. Okay, that came out of nowhere, man. Why we gotta do it now?
I saw the old man heating his tea.
He works in a tea shop.
He's a firebender, I'm telling you.
He's not gonna win this, I think, Jet.
Go ahead. Show them what you can do.
You want a show? I'll give you a show.
Zuko don't need a bend. Yes, sir. He just needs 2 swords. Hello? Why cut away? Oh.
Invitation, please.
I think this will do.
No entry without an invitation.
Look, the Pangs and the Yumsoon Hans are waiting in there for us. I'm gonna have to tell them who didn't let me in.
Step out of line, please.
Different world in here. Toss family might not matter.
I'm sorry to bother you, but my cousin lost our invitations. Do you think you could help us? Our family's inside, and I'm sure they're very worried.
I am honored. Please come with me.
Tough.
He's taking all the good stuff.
Is it just a bear? What is going on in here?
By the way, I'm Long Feng. I'm a cultural minister to the king.
His voice sounds familiar somehow.
This is dumb. Thanks for all your help.
Don't worry. As your escort, it would be dishonorable to abandon you ladies without finding your family first. We'll keep looking.
So, like, I said his voice sounded familiar, but, like, did he just, like, appear in front of them? Is he a spirit? Somehow, like, the voice is very, it has a significance to it. Hold on, let's see if I'm tripping or not.
I came up with a backup plan. We dress Momo like a ghost, okay? He flies by the guards, creating...
I want to see this, please.
Or we can go in with these guys. Toph said we might pass as busboys.
Okay, not as exciting.
Remember that Momo ghost?
Yeah, remember that. No, me too. Okay, we're back.
Why don't you go ahead and firebend at me?
Please, son, you're confused. You don't know what you're doing.
You're the one who needs help.
Okay, Jet. Not bad.
You see that? The Fire Nation is trying to silence me. It'll never happen.
This is such an interesting... Jet is definitely obsessed. His homies were right.
Just keep an eye out for the king.
I don't know what it is.
Momo.
Sorry, but the guy who escorted us in won't let us out of his sight.
What guy?
I'm telling you. He has to be. Uh-oh. GG.
Don't shout.
The Avatar.
Oh, she's not smiling. It's not okay. Momo.
You keep their attention while I look for the king.
Watch this, everybody.
He's gonna do the dance. Don't do the dance. Okay, he's okay. Okay, it's okay. I thought it was gonna be embarrassing.
Drop your weapons.
Arrest them! They're firebenders!
We're just simple refugees.
This young man wrecked my tea shop and assaulted my employee.
Yep, talk to him.
It's true, sir. We saw the whole thing. This
Jet's gonna lose this.
Finest tea maker in the city.
Oh, that's very sweet.
My man is blushing. Oh, earth-bended handcuffs? Okay, I think this might be for the best. Yeah, I mean, hey, you abandoned your homies, Jet. Is this the king?
Hey, the Earth King!
This bear.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Let me go!
Okay. Okay. Don't take Momo.
I am Long Feng, Grand Secretariat of Ba Sing Se and head of the...
Oh, okay.
I'd like to talk to you. Your friends will be waiting for us in the library.
We have information that could defeat the Fire Nation.
The Earth King has no time to get involved with political squabbles.
This could be the most important thing he's ever heard.
What's most important to His Royal Majesty is maintaining the cultural
Yeah,
heritage.
so that's what they're doing.
It's my job to oversee the rest of the city's
Right,
resources,
okay.
including the military.
So the king is just a
Yeah,
figure.
that's exactly it.
He's your puppet.
We found out about a solar eclipse that will leave the Fire Nation defenseless. You could lead an invasion.
Enough! I don't want to hear your ridiculous plan. Constant news of an escalating war will throw the citizens of Ba Sing Se into a state of panic.
You have to believe me, they're firebenders!
Oh, there's a juxtaposition going on here. I like it.
Calm down. You're safe now.
Our economy would be ruined.
There's no war in Ba Sing Se.
What are you talking about?
They're not brainwashing people in here.
There is no war within the walls. Here we are safe. Here, we are free.
Free. That's what Jet wants to hear.
From now on, you will be watched every moment by Dai Li agents. If you mention the war to anyone, you will be expelled from the city. I understand you've been looking for your bison. It would be quite a shame if you were not able to complete your quest. Now Judy will show you home.
Come with me, please.
What happened to Judy?
I'm Judy. I'll be your host as long as you're in our wonderful city.
Is that it? Okay, look, real quick, before I get into the discussion, like my head went so many places through that. Like when he said the library, you know, and they showed the library in the recap, I was like, wait, is this the owl spirit that was down there? And I was like, is that where I recognized the voice? But no, that wasn't the case. And then I thought they were juxtaposing Jet. Actually, I think they were doing this, like Jet trying to get out that there were firebenders within the walls and Aang and the group trying to get out information about how to win the war. And in both instances, the people of Ba Sing Se are like trying to silence them. So I guess they were juxtaposing that a little bit. Wow, what a ride that was. And what a place to end the episode on. My goodness. Man, what a ride, honestly. Like, so much of the show has just been building up Ba Sing Se. And you've got to be honest with it. It is really an incredible looking place. But it's just completely corrupt. And I've drawn attention to it already. And the show does a good job of explaining exactly what's going on within the walls. But man, that is crazy that they are literally brainwashing people, like hypnotizing them, whatever they were doing to Jet at the end there, into thinking that there is no war. And I imagine that's why Judy, Miss crazy creepy smiley lady, is the way that she is, right? And the homie, was it Lan Fang? Long Fang. Now I know I had that spill in the middle thinking that he might be a spirit the way he was moving around, but he's the head, I believe, of the Dai Li, as well as some big other fancy title, but pretty much like he's in charge of making sure like all of this stays organized, right? And like they said, the king is just a figurehead. It's exactly how it is in Attack on Titan, man. The king's not real, but there's a whole bunch of other people that are like, you know, moving the pieces to make sure, you know, the order is kept within the walls. So it's a concept that I am very familiar with, but not something I expected to see in this show. And we did meet that one guy who clearly was not brainwashed, but he was like pretending to be for a little bit. It was Pong, right? I remember because I wanted to make a joke like, where's his brother Ping? Like Ping Pong. So that's all really interesting. And like I said, I could see Ba Sing Se being somewhere we remain for a while. I really don't know how we're going to like uproot all of this. There must be some way, but maybe that's a really interesting way they could tie Jet back into things. Like if he's brainwashed, that just might be GG for him, but if he's being silenced as well as our crew here, maybe that's like some common thing. We'll have to see. But like Aang said, and like Long Feng was suggesting as well, while we're here, we may as well find Appa, because clearly he is in here. And when Sokka was questioning that one guy about like the black market and whatnot, Judy was behind him going, no, don't be talking about that. And the guy clearly knew something. He was sweating. So the more I think about it, Judy is probably not brainwashed, and she's just really closely working with Long Feng and this group of people. Maybe that's why she had kind of changed her tune a little bit, you know, at the very end of the episode. And on that note, there's a very good chance not everyone is brainwashed, right? It's just the people like Jet, for instance, going around and saying all this stuff, talking about the war, talking about the Fire Nation, that get given the Jet treatment. And another like mini cliffhanger, it's not a crazy one, but you know, a lot of questions, obviously. And the whole Zuko, Iroh, and Jet situation. Look, I love this for Iroh so much. He's just serving tea. It seems like he's just turned the whole cafe around, and his boss wanted to give him a raise. Like, that's dope. Like, Iroh's just rocked up. He's like, cool, who knows how long we're living here for? I've got us jobs. Let's make the most of it. That's just Iroh in a nutshell, right? Let's just see how we can make the most of any given situation. And I think Jet's little homies were right. Like, in Jet's defense, and I did mention a few times during the episode, like, Jet is not wrong. They are firebenders. Unfortunately, he is in the only place in the entire world that doesn't care about that. Like, he is right. His homies are also right, saying, look, you're probably becoming a little bit too obsessed with this, and that is what comes to bite Jet in the butt. You know, he couldn't wait. He rushed into it. Everyone was defending Zuko and Iroh, which I'm gonna be honest, was really nice to see. And then he got taken away, and it looked like Jet's homies kind of just like walked off. Like they were like, look, Jet walked away from them. They're like, look, he chose his own path. It is what it is. We'll see what happens with that going forward. So I really don't know what we're gonna do about Ba Sing Se. If it becomes a whole big politics thing, which these kinds of things typically do, that's not really my thing. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not well versed in like these politics kinds of things at all. Maybe it's as simple a situation as, you know, expose the king as like a figurehead, as like a fraud. I don't want to say that in case that's not the case. And maybe a bunch of the other people that are inside the walls that know what's going on will speak up as well. We'll just have to see. Maybe something will happen with Zuko and Iroh. They'll have to firebend. I don't know. Maybe Azula and the rest of the Ozai's angels will come in here and do stuff. Like, yeah, I could sit here and give 1,000 theories, but I really have no idea. But what I do know is that we have to find Appa, because then at the very least we can just leave, and maybe Boomy is the only help we're gonna get from the Earth Kingdom, you know? And also the crazy thing is, like, I imagine Long Feng knew what was going on the entire time, right? Just the way he didn't let Katara and Toph out of his sights, and then he snapped everyone up like really quick while everyone was distracted by the king going across. So the Dai Li, don't mess with these guys. Like, there was a lot of significance put on them as people, right? And they are the guys, I assume, that arrested Jet as well, maybe. So man, there's a lot of questions that I want answered, and I'm watching the next episode straight away. So I'm gonna go right into that now, I think, and hopefully get some answers. So I'm gonna leave this one here now. So thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And as always, please continue to leave your comments and feedback down below. You know, I always appreciate it, and we'll see you all in the next episode of Avatar.